New York City, April 1925, spring, baseball season, starting. Ruth sick, very sick, collapsed, at train, station, returning from, spring training. Something wrong, seriously wrong, stomach pain, severe pain, unable to, stand, unable to, walk, teammates helping, supporting him, getting him, to ambulance, emergency. Ambulance called, Ruth being loaded, into back, stretcher, pale face, sweating, hurting, but conscious. Still Ruth, still aware of everything, including crowd, gathering, at station, at word spreading, fast, impossibly fast. Babe Ruth, sick, Babe Ruth, in ambulance, Babe Ruth, going to, hospital, children appearing from nowhere, from everywhere, running, toward ambulance, toward Ruth, toward their hero, dozens first, then hundreds, then thousands. Actually, thousands of children running through streets, following ambulance, chasing ambulance, creating scene, never seen, before, never imagined, possible, ambulance with, sick man, being chased by thousands of running. You screaming, crying, children who love him so much. They can't stop, won't stop, must follow, must see, must be near him. Even if just running behind ambulance through city streets, creating chaos, stopping traffic, making history, making impossible. Seen that people will remember forever. Day ambulance couldn't escape, children who loved Babe Ruth too much to let him go alone to hospital, train station, Pennsylvania station, New York, massive station, busy station. Always busy, but now chaos, complete chaos. Ruth arrived from south, spring training, in south, feeling sick, days, getting worse, much worse, on train, north, by time, reaching New York, barely conscious, barely functioning, pain, overwhelming, something, seriously wrong. Inside, doctors later would call it intestinal abscess, serious condition, life-threatening, potentially, Ruth not, knowing details, just knowing, pain, terrible pain, can't stand, can't walk, can't do anything, except hurt, teammates carrying, him, off train, through station, people seeing, recognizing, Babe Ruth, being carried, looking pale, looking sick, looking, dying, maybe, word spreading, through station. Babe Ruth, something's wrong, he's sick. People gathering, crowding, watching, children especially. Lots of children, always children, around Ruth. Love Ruth, idolize Ruth, want to be Ruth. Seeing him like this, pale, weak, being carried, frightening, terrifying, their hero, vulnerable. Yeah, human, breakable, ambulance arriving, outside station, backing up, to entrance. Doors opening, medics jumping, out. Stretcher ready, professional, efficient, but not. Ready for what's coming, for crowd, for children, for chaos, about to erupt. Ruth loaded, onto stretcher, carefully, gently, medics checking, vitals, pulse, weak, breathing, shallow, blood pressure, low, serious, very serious. Must get to hospital, quickly. St. Vincent's Hospital, downtown, Manhattan, best hospital. Best doctors, best chance. For Ruth, medics lifting, stretcher, into ambulance. Ruth lying, there, eyes open, barely, seeing crowd, growing, larger, children pushing, forward, crying, calling. Babe, babe, don't die. Breaking through, police, lines, surrounding ambulance, wanting, touch him, see him, be near him, one last time, maybe. If he's dying, must see, must say, goodbye, must show, love, that they feel for man who gave them joy, hope, dreams, through baseball, through home, runs, through being, Ruth, now maybe, leaving, forever, can't let him go without, showing, without running, without following. Ambulance doors closing, medic inside, with Ruth, driver getting in, engine starting, siren beginning, wailing, loud, urgent, emergency. Clearing path, supposedly, but not. Clearing children, nothing clearing children from following their hero. Ambulance pulling away from station, slowly, carefully, through crowd. Children running alongside, keeping pace. All hands reaching, touching, metal, sides, windows, trying to see inside, see Ruth, see if he's okay, if he's alive, if he's still there. Ambulance accelerating, leaving station, entering streets, New York, streets, busy streets, but children still following, not stopping, not slowing, running, full speed behind ambulance. Dozen children, then 50, then 100, word spreading, block by block, children hearing. Babe Ruth in ambulance, follow, run, dropping whatever they're doing. Baseball games, street games, errands, school, everything, running, joining chase, following ambulance, through streets of Manhattan, creating scene never witnessed, before ambulance with sick patient being chased by hundreds of running children, growing every block, every corner, every street. More children joining, running, screaming, "Babe, babe, we love you!" Tears streaming down faces, fear in eyes, love in hearts, running faster, trying to keep up with ambulance. That's accelerating, siren wailing, trying to get Ruth to hospital quickly, but can't. Go fast, because children everywhere, in street, on sidewalks, running, between cars, creating chaos, stopping traffic, making impossible for ambulance to speed, to escape, children who won't stop, can't stop, following, inside ambulance, medic treating, Ruth checking vitals, monitoring, condition, noticing, something, outside, noise, growing, louder, children, screaming, hundreds of voices. Thousands maybe, looking out, window, seeing, impossible sight, children, everywhere, running, behind ambulance, beside ambulance, filling streets, completely. Driver, what's happening? Driver looking, rearview mirror, also seeing, unbelievable, seen, kids, hundreds of kids chasing us, following Ruth, medic looking at Ruth, Ruth aware, hearing, understanding, children following him, for him, because they love him, even sick, even dying, maybe, still touching, hearts still creating, in moments still being. Ruth to them forever, Ruth trying to sit up, medic pushing gently. Mr. Ruth, you must stay down, you're sick, very sick. Ruth shaking, head weak but determined. The kids, let me see them. Medic hesitating. This is against protocol, against rules. Patient should rest, stay still. But this is Ruth. These are children. This is different. Everything different. Opening, rear window, small window, back of ambulance. Ruth seeing hundreds of children running. A crying, following, seeing him, children seeing. Ruth at window. Erupting, screaming louder, running faster, reaching toward him. Ruth raising, hand, weak hand, pale hand, sick hand, but raising, it waving to children, small wave, gentle wave, Ruth wave, children seeing, exploding, with joy, with relief, with love. He waved! Babe waved! He's alive! Crying harder, now, tears of joy, not fear, relief, not worry. Running, harder, faster, more children, joining, seeing Ruth at window, waving. Must join, must follow, must be part of. This moment, this impossible moment, when hero going to hospital, waves from ambulance to children who love him more than anything, traffic stopping, completely, cars pulling, over, drivers seeing, seen, understanding, something special, happening, something important, more important than traffic, than schedules, than anything. Babe Ruth in ambulance, surrounded by thousands of running children who can't let him go, city stopping. For this moment, this scene, this love, pouring through streets, following ambulance to hospital, police trying to clear path, to stop children, to restore order, but impossible. How do you stop thousands of children running for love, for hero, for hope? Can't, won't. They just run. Follow, love, St. Vincent's Hospital. Approaching, finally, after 20 minutes that felt like hours. Ambulance arriving, emergency entrance, but problem. Hundreds of children already there. A word traveled, ahead, faster than ambulance. Children running, different routes, arriving first, waiting, crowd thick, dense. Impossible to navigate through. Ambulance stopping, outside entrance, can't get closer. Children surrounding, completely medic looking out, helpless. We can't get through, too many kids. Hospital staff coming out, doctors, nurses, security, seeing seen, never seen before. Thousands of children surrounding ambulance, crying, calling for Ruth, wanting him. Okay, wanting him. Live, wanting him. Still be their hero, head doctor, shouting. We must clear path, patient critical, move children, please. But children not moving, can't move. Too many, too dense, too emotional, too connected. To moment, to Ruth, to love. They feel. Hospital staff trying, gently, carefully. Children, please move so we can help. Babe, help him get better. Some children moving slightly, creating small path, narrow path, barely enough for stretcher. Through crowd, to entrance, medics opening, ambulance, doors. Ruth still, at window, still waving, weakly, children crying, louder, seeing him, close, so close, reaching out, touching ambulance, touching anything, connected to Ruth. Stretcher coming, out, Ruth on, it, pale, weak, sick, but smiling, small smile, for children, for fans, for people who love him. Children seeing, pressing forward, hands reaching. Babe, get better, we love you. Ruth hearing, seeing tears, seeing love. He's seeing pure, honest, child love. That asks nothing, gives everything, exists only to support, to hope, to believe, in hero, eyes closing, briefly, emotion overwhelming, even in pain, even in sickness, feeling this love, this impossible, seen, children everywhere, for him, crying for him, running for him, stopping city, for him, stretcher moving through crowd, slowly, carefully, children touching, gently, reverently, fabric of blanket, edge of stretcher, just to touch something. Connected to Ruth, hospital doors opening, staff pulling, stretcher inside, into hospital, into safety, into treatment. Children pressing against doors, against windows, watching, waiting, not leaving, won't leave, staying there, hours, some staying, all night, waiting for news, for updates, for anything about Ruth, their Ruth, who they love so much. They chased ambulance through city just to be near him, inside hospital, doctors examining, Ruth immediately, emergency room, tests, x-rays, everything, finding problem, intestinal abscess, serious, needs surgery, maybe, needs rest, definitely, needs time, recovery time, weeks, maybe months, season, in jeopardy, career in question, life in balance, for moment, for few, days, touch and go. Ruth drifting in and out of consciousness, fever, high, infection, spreading, doctors working, carefully, expertly, saving him, slowly, gradually, stabilizing, condition, days passing, Ruth improving, slowly, but outside, children. Is still there, hundreds, still waiting, taking shifts, some leaving, others arriving, continuous vigil, day and night. For Ruth, hospital staff bringing updates to crowd. Mr. Ruth is stable. He's resting. He'll recover. Children cheering, crying, happy tears. Now, relief tears. Their hero, surviving, will return someday to baseball, to them, to being. Ruth, days becoming, weeks. Ruth recovering, gaining strength, finally well enough to see visitors, first visitors. He asks for. Not family, not teammates, not managers, children, the ones who chased, ambulance, who waited outside, who never left. His side, spiritually, hospital arranging, special visit, dozen children, representatives of thousands. Coming into room, seeing Ruth in bed, thinner, paler, but smiling. Still Ruth, children entering, quietly, reverently, nervous, excited, seeing their hero, close, so close. Ruth smiling, bigger. Come here, kids, don't be shy. Children approaching, bed, some crying. Ill already, emotion overwhelming. Ruth talking, voice weak, but genuine. I heard about you, all about chase, about running, about waiting. You did that for me. Children nodding, yes, absolutely, would do. Again, anything for Babe. Ruth's eyes watering, emotion showing. That's the nicest thing anyone ever did for me, you kids, are special, all of you. Reaching out, shaking hands, small hands, in big hand. Each child, each one, making time, making moment, making memory, they'll carry forever. Day they met Babe, Ruth, in hospital, after chasing his ambulance through New York streets, because they loved him too much to let him go alone. Ruth giving each child something, baseball, signed personally, to my friend who chased my ambulance, love, Babe Ruth. Children leaving, crying, happy crying, clutching baseballs, clutching memories, clutching moment they'll never forget. Ruth watching them leave, nurse noticing, Ruth crying too. Quiet tears, emotion of being loved like that by children who asked nothing, gave everything, just running, just following, just loving him purely, completely, impossibly. Newspapers covering, story, front page, every paper, New York. Thousands of children chase Ruth's ambulance. City stops for Babe. Children's love creates traffic chaos. Photos showing, ambulance, surrounded by running children. Incredible photos, impossible photos, historical photos of moment when love became visible. It became physical, became thousands of running children following hero to hospital, story spreading nationally, internationally, everyone reading about Ruth, about children, about chase, about love, some criticizing. Dangerous, children running in streets, traffic, chaos. But most understanding this was special, this was love, this was what Ruth meant to children, to America, to baseball, to everyone. Not just player, not just slugger, symbol, hope, joy, dreams, everything good. About life, about possibility, about being, anything you want, children saw that in Ruth, love that, chase that, through streets, not letting go, not letting him be, alone, even in sickness, even in fear, even in maybe death, staying with him, running for him, loving him completely. Ruth recovering fully, eventually, weeks becoming months, but returning to baseball mid-season, 1925, not great, season for Ruth, physically, still recovering, but emotionally changed. Forever changed by ambulance, chase, by children who ran, who loved, who showed him what he meant to them. First game back, Yankee Stadium, standing ovation, lasting minutes, Ruth standing at plate, tears in, eyes remembering, children remembering chase, remembering love, playing differently, now, not just for records, for money, for himself, for them, for children, who chased, ambulance, who waited, outside hospital, who loved him when he was vulnerable, was weak, was human. They loved him then, so he'll play for them now, forever. Every home, run, every game, every moment for children who ran. Years later, Ruth interviewed about career, about moments, about memories, reporter asking, "What's your favorite moment in baseball?" Ruth thinking, long time, then answering, surprising reporter. Not 60, home runs, not world, series, not anything. On field, my favorite moment was 1925 when I was sick, going to hospital, and thousands of children chased my all ambulance through New York. That showed me what I meant, not my home runs, not my records, me, just me, being their hero, their hope. That's when I knew baseball wasn't about baseball, was about those kids running, crying, loving. That's what I'll remember forever. Children who chased, ambulance, grew up, had children, grandchildren, telling story forever. I chased Babe Ruth's ambulance in 1925, ran through streets with thousands of other kids. We loved him so much. Couldn't let him go alone. City stopped, traffic stopped, everything stopped for our love for Babe. He waved from window. I saw him, saw me. That moment changed my life, showed me what love means, what heroes mean, what matters. In life, not success, not money, not fame, connection, love, running for someone because they matter to you. Babe taught me that, not on field, in ambulance, being sick, being weak, being human, and we loved him more for it, ran for him, would do. Again, today, tomorrow, forever. That's what Babe Ruth meant to us, still means, always will. Story becoming, legend, part of Ruth mythology, day city, stopped for love, day children, chased ambulance, day impossible, seen, became real, became moment, became memory, that lives forever in hearts of those who were there, who ran, who loved, who showed world. What Babe Ruth really meant, not statistics, not records, not home, runs, love, pure child love that asks nothing. Yeah, gives everything, runs through streets, chases ambulances, stops cities for hero who matters more than anything. That's Ruth. That's 1925. That's ambulance. Chase. That's love forever. If this story of pure love and impossible devotion moved you, please subscribe for more unforgettable moments from Babe Ruth's life. And comment, who would you run through city streets for? Who means that much to you?